In a decisive statement at pre-cabinet press briefing on Monday, November 25th, Prime Minister Hon. Philip J. Pierre addressed the calls for early elections with sharp criticism, asserting that no elections will occur in Saint Lucia anytime soon.
I can assure you there are going to be no elections in Saint Lucia anytime soon. Elections are called by the Prime Minister.
Pierre accused political opponents of stirring unnecessary unrest and urged citizens to focus on the constitutional process rather than be swayed by divisive rhetoric. He urged St. Lucians to dismiss what he called the opposition's power-hungry maneuvers.
This deliberate creation of trying to pretend there is a chaos and there is crisis in this country, that will not go anywhere. It will just keep the country back, and I'm calling on all solutions to disregard this power-hungry situation that's happening in this country.
Leonard Montoute, the public relations officer of the United Workers' Party, stated on Sunday, November 24th at a UWP live stream in Dennery that the party intends to push for action sooner rather than later. He criticized the government for avoiding accountability, claiming that the leader is trying to escape the situation by turning to Dominica. Montoute emphasized that the government will be forced to face the consequences in Saint Lucia.
When the time comes, and we are going to force that time to come sooner rather than later, when that time comes, and the bell that is afraid to ring here in Saint Lucia, that is running to Dominica to ring, we will make him ring that bell in Saint Lucia.
The leader of the Saint Lucia Labour Party reaffirmed his government's focus on advancing its agenda despite ongoing efforts to divert attention from the nation's progress. Since the call for elections on Sunday, November 24th, the United Workers' Party has intensified its efforts to demand immediate elections. The party staged protests outside the CIP office in VG and has scheduled a series of additional protests throughout the week. These protests are centered on key issues they believe need urgent attention, including the rising cost of living, the state of healthcare in the country, and escalating crime. The leader of the Saint Lucia Labour Party remains undeterred, reaffirming his government's commitment to advancing its agenda despite ongoing efforts to distract from the nation's progress. As political tensions continue to rise, Hon. Pierre's firm stance underscores his administration's focus on stability, rejecting calls for early elections in favor of maintaining a steady course. The key question now is whether the opposition will adjust its strategy in response to the Prime Minister's resolute position. Kayla Edwin, MBC Prime.